Welcome, Capricorn. This is Solomon from Psychicloveheals, and this will be your March 2018 love energy reading. So I'll be providing you with a spread from beginning to the end of the month to see what energies you may be experiencing. I've done this before, so I do hope that you enjoy this and that you have a great month as well. So let's see. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit. I did off camera already for Capricorn in love for March 2018. Let's come in for Capricorn. Okay. I'm done shuffling. Okay, coding. Now, we do start out with some disappointment. Some of you may have been in some kind of crossroads or crosshairs with someone that you have been dealing with. Some of you could literally be moving across country, traveling, getting away from someone, a stance that you're taking and kind of avoiding a certain topic or situation that you don't want to deal with any longer, moving on from someone, a breakup or just a temporary separation. Mental exhaustion when you're tired of communicating something to someone over and over again, tired of worrying about or focusing on the same issues and them not being addressed or resolved. This is when you're stepping away from something. And as some of you try to leave the situation, sometimes you may feel like that energy is someone is pulling you back. The Nine of Wands is here, and this is getting closer to completion, nearing the end of a cycle. You're almost there. You're not sure that you can move on from. For some of you out there, you've been trying to move on from someone for some time, and as you do that, you know that energy kind of pulls you back, or this person is knocking at the door again for some of you out there. And especially if you've been disappointed by them in the past, and if they've hurt you, and every time you try to literally sever the tie with them, it's either an energetic pull or them coming back around to bother you again, to kind of wake the relationship up again, to give some more energy to the relationship. And there could be conflict, especially if it's someone that you're not quite happy with, and there was drama or conflict there between you two, physical altercations, arguments and things like that. This is where you're taking a stance to, let me move on, let me be by myself, or move on into this newer relationship where I deserve or the other person is deserving of me, vice versa, that kind of energy. So some of you may be a bit fearful with the moon energy being there, afraid of drama, afraid that you'll be disappointed, hurt by someone again, the constant confusion that is there, the anxiety around these issues, bringing up insecurities and doubts within you, this constant energy where someone constantly brings up past issues, past wounds, or they repeat the same thing over and over again, and then you're not really sure of what to do, how to get out of it. What will it take for this energy to kind of move away from you? Maybe you feel like this is a cycle that continues to happen over and over again, and you're not sure how to get out of it. For a lot of you out there with the moon being there, you could be dealing with a water sign for some, but there is strong anxiety here, and I feel like this is a month where you could be home, focusing on yourself. With the Four of Swords being there, you're exhausted through a situation, through the year, especially if you felt like you've made progress last year, 2017, 2018 approached, and things pop up again. So this is a clearing energy for a lot of you out there. The Six of Swords is the number 6, all right, which is you solving issues, maybe some karmic issues that you've been through, and the mental things that you think about someone, the communication there, but never really getting anywhere with that person. And then you resort back to the Four of Swords, where you're getting closer to that Three of Swords, because it's reminding you of the heartbreak that this person or situation has brought you, even if you've done something wrong to someone else, and that guilt starts to build up again. I feel like this is a cycle of you kind of recouping and getting away from things, facing your own anxiety about something. Speak about the Three of Swords. It just came out, and it comes out in reverse, and it comes out as you are healing from past issues, wounds, a current issue that will not dissolve. sleepless nights, up late at night, trying to party, trying to get your mind off of things, carrying a heavy burden that you're trying to wipe away, trying to wipe the slate clean, trying to move on, with the 9 being there. That's movement, that's forward movement, but some of you feel stuck mentally. And it seems to me, yes, there could be a new person that is there for some of you out there, a new romance, a new start, but you can't move on just yet into this newer energy because this past person or issue continues to haunt you, so to speak. The Ace of Wands is in reverse, so that means your energy right now, the attraction factor that you are dealing with, sometimes causes you to doubt yourself, doubt the connection, cause obstacles and delays with forward movement, especially if you have plans on literally moving to another place or getting away from someone. Maybe that karmic cycle is not complete, it's not over just yet, you're not healed from that relationship or issue just yet. So don't try to force yourself out of whatever may be confusing, whatever doubts may be coming up with a lot of you. So you could be dealing with an Aries right now for some who you did have a falling out with. As the month progresses, as you moved into the middle of the month, there are still some delays that are there. Okay, and remember, the sun being in Pisces does activate a lot of emotional things that could be going on where it could hinder you. The good and the bad may come up, but that does indicate energies in your 3rd house of communication. So you could be talking about many different things, expressing your hurt and pain to others, to your partner, to yourself, that self-talk that you could be going through, and thinking about these things as you still recuperate. I feel for many of you out there, sometimes this is where an attraction that you have to someone, you can't allow that person in, or they can't allow you in because they, for some, if you're dealing with someone else who's still dealing with another person and they're still getting over some things, it's affecting you. For a lot of you out there, and that delay is still there. So it's a mirroring kind of thing, I feel, for some of you who are depending on your situation, which side of the coin you may be on. And speaking about that, the 7 of Wands comes out at the end of the month, and that's the energy of you kind of getting the courage to stand up as you start to rest towards the middle of the month. You get that energy to kind of revive yourself, to stand up to someone that has kind of hurt you, anyone that's kind of forcing you to move quicker than you are really able to just yet, because you're still healing through some things, still healing through some past instances of a person constantly disappointing you. The 7 of Wands does come up where you are again expressing yourself through either doing things to kind of be motivated to stay on top of your game, to stand up to anyone who has kind of deflated you energetically with that 9 of Wands there. So fire energy is definitely showing up with the wands here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air element for some of you who have been dealing with an air sign, but it does look like a lot of fear due to conflict, fear of disappointment, and fear of the self-esteem that could be kind of causing you to almost be someone that you aren't, so to speak, be a bit colder than you have in some time. It's almost like you having to resort to that that kind of essence to get your point across, so to speak. That's what it seems like to me. And it's almost like as you start to kind of stand up and state your case, I feel like it's necessary, because we do have the 6 of Pentacles that comes out. Another 6 is coming out, and that's energy where you either kind of let someone, through your expression of what you need and what you desire, expressing your needs from this person, and they start to come around and understand, okay, this person is, they're serious. Yeah, this is something that needs to change within me. I need to start being able to give back. I need to start being able to have this be an equal relationship, instead of just me doing all of the work, me giving everything that I need. You telling someone sometimes you may need some space before you are to be able to kind of take them out on a date, vice versa, those kind of things. So towards the end of the month, the 6 of Pentacles is coming through. So something is coming towards you. You're being able to financially energetically or emotionally kind of provide or help your partner kind of feel like they're wanted, that they're desired. You know, that energy is flipped around, okay, for some of you out there. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune. So through this energy, there's a process that's taking place for a lot of you where you are facing some inner demons. You may feel like you are dealing with a demon, you know, where someone is constantly bothering you, you know, causing issues with your own peace of mind, you know, psychological kind of things where they pull out the worst in you at times. And then, you know, as you start to face these things, I feel that the momentum starts to shift and some good things start to happen. Maybe that person comes around to you to kind of express their love, to open up a bit, to kind of treat you, especially if they've been draining you of your love, you know, your energy, your resources, you know, those kind of things. And the Wheel of Fortune usually comes through of some kind of destiny, serendipity, synchronicity happening with you and your partner. And I feel like these are really good energies to be open and optimistic to. But it seems to me for a lot of you, this is a stance of self-protection and a bit of fear overall of being disappointed again by someone. And I feel like a lot of you are going to communicate those things with that opportunity to do so, with that third house being activated, astrologically speaking. Okay, so that's your reading for the month. Yes, it's a general reading, it's not personal. Make sure that if you would like a personal or private reading for you, that you go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for your energy. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes, and I wish you the very best. All right, have a good one.